Clash Royale just added level 16 in the game, and everyone is furious. In a game where leveling up cars is tedious and very expensive, adding another level that uses tons of resources is extremely frustrating, making this game extremely pay to win. However, when looking at the effects of the fanbase, I realized something. Clash Royale level 16 is just like the Holocaust. The Holocaust was the genocide of Jewish people done by Nazi Germany, led by the notorious Adolf Hitler. So, you might be asking, how is this genocidal and tragic event the same as level 16? Well, there are a ton of disturbing and terrifying connections between the two, and today, I aim to show all of you how these two things are connected. This video will be terrifying and disturbing, so be aware. Now, where does one begin to determine the connection between the two? Well, to start, we first look at the creator of Clash Royale, Supercell. Look at that name again, Supercell. This immediately made me think of the song Supercell by Trippie Redd on the album Trip at Night. Now, what's another song on the album? Demon Time. This could be referencing how Supercell is seen as a bunch of demons when updating Clash Royale. But we can go even further. Who else is on the song Demon Time? That's right, Ski Mask the Slump God. What's another song where Ski Mask is a feature? The song Fly Away on the Lyrical Lemonade album. During the Holocaust, the Jews yearned for freedom, but they couldn't leave due to closed borders. Even if they wanted to escape or fly away, they couldn't. Looking at the Sheck West refrain on the song, he talks about wanting to escape and flying away. But who else besides Ski and Sheck West are also on that song? Jid. What's another thing Jid is connected to? His album, God Does Like Ugly. The word ugly, beside meaning looking like shit, also means involving violence or unpleasantness. In a way, you can make the connection to Hitler liking the Holocaust and genocide of the Jews. But you could also make the same connection to Supercell updating their game and causing havoc in their community. But hold on now. That album, what's the intro to that song? You Ugly. And who else is on that song? West Side Gun. And what's his famous mixtape series called? Hitler Wears Hermes. Now if you're shocked, there's one more detail left out. Clash Royale is 9 years old as of releasing level 16. And how many Hitler Wears Hermes mixtapes are there? 12. But only 9 of them have the name Hitler on them, with the last 3 only referencing the number. This is undeniable proof to support the fact that there is a connection between Supercell and Hitler. This is not a coincidence. These are just facts. But there's still more evidence. Let's look back, specifically at level 16. The number 16, that immediately made me think of the Baby Keem song, 16, the outro of The Melodic Blue, an album with 16 songs. What's another album with 16 songs? AI Youngboy 2. The most popular song on the album is Makes No Sense, where YB raps, I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006. Gucci Mane. What's one of his most popular mixtapes? Trap Story, a homage to the movie Toy Story. Toy Story is created by Pixar, and what's another Pixar movie? WALL-E, a movie about a robot cleaning up trash. You know what trash reminds me of? Adding level 16 to Clash Royale, and most of their updates. And in WALL-E, people didn't care about how trashed the Earth was. Just like how Supercell doesn't care about what their community says and their reaction to their updates. But WALL-E was released in 2008. Just like the movie, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. a heartbreaking story about the Holocaust and how the Jews were treated in Auschwitz. Yet again, another connection between level 16 and the Holocaust. But that wasn't the only thing Supercell did in this update. They also removed books from the game, and one could say they burned them from the game. Burning books, just like the story Fahrenheit 451, which not only is a story about a dystopian future where firemen burned books, but it was also inspired by the book burnings in Nazi Germany. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go back to the number 16. 16 is made up of 1 and 6. Let's start with 1. When I think of the word 1, I immediately think of the term one-hit wonder. There are so many one-hit wonders, but the one that caught my eye was Nebuchadnezzar and his song, Gassed Up. Let's look at the chorus of the song. Gassed up shawty, said I need about 40, pull up to the party, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, this song could just be talking about Nebu being turned up or hype, but it could also be in the perspective of a Nazi. Gassed up shawty could be him talking about putting a Jew in the gas chamber. Said I need about 40 could be the Nazi ordering 40 more Jews to be gassed, and pull up to the party could be referring to other Nazis coming to watch the Jews get gassed, which in their eyes is a party. But what about the 6 and 16? Well, the number 6 is often linked to the devil, but 6 is also synonymous with Drake, as he's known as the Sixth God. But remember way back when I talked about Trip at Night? Well, another song on that album is the song Betrayed, which features Drake. And on that song, Drake disses another rapper. And that rapper was Kanye West. And as we all know, Kanye loves to support Hitler. So with all this information being stated, there is undeniable proof that Clash Royale, adding level 16, is linked with the Holocaust. There could be more connections that I missed, so if any of you guys know any, please drop them in the comment section down below. To think that such a beloved game like Clash Royale could do something like this is sad. It seems that greed has consumed Supercell, and it won't be long before other Supercell games like Brawl Stars and Clash of Clans follow soon. But all we can hope for is that our cries and pleads finally reach the ears of Supercell, and maybe one day they'll listen. That is all I have for now. Stay safe out there, because you'll never know what could be linked to something so terrifying.